Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn on how to hyper parameter tune your model using random search CV. So this is the code snippet over here. I've copied this code and I pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So let's get started. So first of all, what is random search CV? Why is it used? A random search CV does the same job as does the same job that is performed by grid search CV. It is basically used for selecting the best hyperparameters for my model. The difference is grid search CV works in an organized manner. This means it selects it if you pass 6 to 7 parameters, it makes the possible combinations of all those parameters and builds model by choosing parameter at once and then training your model. Whereas in terms of random search CV, the selections is completely random. So basically over here it is about randomness and we depend upon sheer luck to get the best result. But it has been seen that random search CV almost performs better than grid search CV. One more thing, since grid search CV chooses each and makes a list of each and every uh, possible combinations of the hyperparameters that you pass. Research CV is generally slow as compared to search CV, as here no intelligence is used, but the parameters are selected completely randomly. So now let's get started with the codes. So over here I've defined my function to print statements. In order to ignore unnecessary warnings, I've imported warnings. Now from scipy.stats I've imported uniform linear model dataset, and then from sklearn.model selection and my search CV. We already know that sklearn comes with sklearn comes with preloaded datasets. So I'm using one of those datasets, that is my load iris data. Now after that I have separated the feature matrix and the target matrix under the name x and y. I have initialized my logistic regression model under the name linear model dot logistic regression. Now here I'm using two parameters over here. They are penalty and C. So first of all, penalty is used for means this is regularization penalty L1 and L2, and C is the inverse of regularization. For example, let me tell you something about regularization. So regularization is used to prevent your data to prevent your model from overfitting you in your data points. So basically, when your model overfits in your data point, it performs very poorly on the data on the new data points that it hasn't seen before when you give them for predictions. So this video is not mainly about regularization. For more regularization videos you can go to our YouTube channel. Over here it's about explaining how to apply randomized search CV. So you can see choosing a hyperparameter, then I'm passing the number of hyperparameters that I want to pass. For example, n1 and n2. Now see uniform log 0 scale 4. Now hyperparameters, I'm creating a dictionary under the name c equal to c and penalty equal to penalty. Now I am defining my randomized search CV. So logistic hyperparameters. Logistic is the function that I am using. Logistic regression. The parameters. The random state is 1. Perform 100 iterations. Perform cross validations is equal to 5. And then verbose equal to 0. Basically, when I put verbose equal to 1, after each iteration it will print the output. Njobs equal to -1. This means use all the cores of my computer. That is, all my since my CPU is octa core, it will use all the cores. That is, it will perform 8 parallel processing simultaneously. Now after that I'm fitting my model crf.fit best model. So best penalty, best model, best estimator dot get params. Now I want penalty. So for penalty it will print the best parameter, and then from best estimator, uh, for C it will print the best result. So for C it is 1.668080, and for best penalty it is L1. So you can see over here I passed uniform log or scale equal to 4. This means the maximum value should go to 4 for C. Now so this was all about randomized search CV. Let me show you once the linear regression model. So these are all the so basically these are all the hyperparameters that it takes. You can visit the documentation, and you can pass the hyperparameters as per yourself. Over here I have passed just two. And for more industry relevant project, you can visit our websites. For more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also submit your customized if you want your customized recipe that you cannot find on our website, you can use this click here function and submit your request. It will be made available to you. The link for the URL for this code is available in the description below. Thank you.